Hello guys, welcome back again with me. So in this video, I will give you some presentation and practice about network system administration. In the last video, I was giving you some learning material about CLI tips and tricks. And now I will give you some learning material about create, view, and edit files. So let's go to the video. So in the chapter 11, which is create, view, and edit files, I will give you some presentation and practice about standard in, standard out, standard error, Vim, nano, more and less, and head and tail. So for the first one, I will practice about the standard in and standard out and standard error. So for the standard in, it is like a keyboard, which is like we type something, it will get processed, and if the comment or the typing that you type it is right or correct, it will show as standard out and it will go into the display or into the terminal. But if the comment or the information is error, it will go into the error. So in here I will open my Debian. Debian. So in here if I type ls, when I type ls, it is the standard in, which is I input some command, and this one, which is 1, 2.txt, 3.txt, and etc., it is the standard out. It is showing some information that is if the comment it is correct. But for example, if I type ls, in here I type ls4, it will be like this: ls cannot access, or it is showing like this, which is error, because in the /home/agi there is no for file or for directory. So that is the standard error. And the next one, I will minimize this. And for example, so for the conclusion, for the standard out or standard error, both of them will show in the terminal. And the next one, for example, if I want to make this information into a file, we can use for example, I want to make this ls, which is on the /home/agi, I want to make it as a file. You can use ls and then up to only one, and then into output.txt, then enter, and this information will be not show in here, but it will get saved as a file in the output.txt. And I will try to check it, which is using cat and then output.txt, then enter. And as you can see, all information from here, which is from ls/home/agi, it has been get right into a file. And for example, if I want to make it more detailed, you can use ls and then ls min r, and then you can enter. And if I check it again, it will show the information more detail. And because in here I'm using the Debian desktop, I can use scroll like this, but if you're using CLI or server Debian, you cannot scroll like this. And maybe you will realize when I type this again, this old file it is get replaced by this file. So it is like this file has been deleted and it get replaced by this new command, which is the -r ls-r /home/agi. So for example, if you only want to add new information without deleting or replacing the information before, you can use like this, ls, and then for example I want to use -l. You can use double up to and then output.txt and then enter. And if I check in here, as you can see, the new information in here is not getting replaced, but it gets added into this file. That before, in this command, which is using only one up to sign, you was replacing this information into this one, and after I'm using double up to, it gets add a new file without replacing the information before. And for the next one, if I want to make the error comment into a file, for example like ls d like before, and as you can see it is ls cannot access d, no such file or directory, and I want to make this comment into a file. Maybe you will type it like this, output.txt. But if you type like this, it will not be safe, because for the error, the name of the file, it is not output, but it is error. And in here I will type the command, which is ls d and then 2 up to. Why I'm using 2? Because when you see in this photo, for the error it is on 2. I don't know how to explain it, but for the error it has a number of 2, and for the input it is 0, and for the output it is 1. So for the error it is using 2. So in here you can type lsd 2 up to and then error.txt and then enter. And as you can see right now, the error like this, or the error information in here, has been not showing up in here. And if you want to see the error comment, we can type like this, cat and then error.txt, and then if I type enter, and as you can see, this error comment has been saved into the file of error.txt. So that is the function of the making some standard out or standard error into a file, and that is the function of standard in, standard out, and standard error. And the next one, it is vim. So for the vim, it is used when you want to add or edit some file So, and for the theme, it is usually showing or by default get installed on the distro Linux, and it is almost the same like Nano. So, but for the Nano is more easier, but for the theme it is more complex. So when you go using theme, by default you will get into a command mode and you cannot write anything in here. So when you want to write or edit some file, you have to press I, and you will go into the insert mode. And if you want to exit from the insert mode, you can just use escape. And when you want to save the file that you have been edit, you can use colon and then W and then Q, which is write and quit, and then you can just click enter, and it will get automatically save, and it will automatically get out from the file. So that is the theme, and in here I will try to practice it on my Debian, but first I will login into the root because I need to install the theme application or the theme software, because this is Debian 11 or 12, I forget. It is a newer version. So if I want to use theme, I have to install it by manually. And now I've been successfully installed the theme software, and I will check in here by using fi and then I will just type, and as you can see there is theme right now. And now I will come back to the home, which is to home/agi. I will just exit jadi, and then the next one I will try to make a file using Vim. So to make a file using Vim, you can just use like this, Vim, and then the name of the file that you want to make. For example, I want to make z.txt, and then enter, and it will automatically get created, and also you will automatically open the file. And in here you may remember that by default, if you using Vim, UR is in here command mode, and you cannot type anything in here. Oh, sorry, you can, but I don't know. But if you want to edit or insert, you have to go to the insert mode, which is using I, and then enter. Oh, I'm already get into insert, guys, sorry. In here it is on the command mode. Oh, it is automatically, guys, maybe because it is the new version. But for the older version, you have to press E, and then you will go into the insert mode. And for example, I will add like Agi and then GR or Cleo. I think I will just save like this and then escape. And right now I've been successful edit or add the file by adding some information in here. And right now I will try to save this file using colon and then W. For the W, it is only write. So right now it has been saved. The text in here has been saved, and there is also colon WQ, which is after you save it, you will automatically quit, and it has been saved, and also you will get automatically quit. And I will try to check the z.txt, and as you can see, there is some text that I've been configured before, or some text that I've been add before. And next one, before I was adding and add some text inside the file in here, and that is only like a touch. And right now I want to use Vim as an editor. So for example, I want to change this text on the z.txt using Vim. So you can just type Vim and then z.txt. So Vim has two function. If the name of the file is haven't been added yet, it will automatically make a new file with the file that you type in here. But if the name of the file is already in there, you will go to the edit mode of that file that you type in here. It is like this, and I will try to change the Cleo into, I forget, I have to go to insert. I will type Kitty, and then I will escape, and I will save. And it is I'm doing an editor using Vim. I'm using Vim as an editor for a specific file, and I've been changed from Cleo into Kitty, and I will save and quit. And if I check again, from Cleo has been changed into Kitty. And what if you want to edit some file, but you make but you change your mind. So first you want to change from Cleo into Kitty, but you change your mind and you just want it's being Cleo. But in here I will use from Kitty, and I want to change to Cleo, but I change my mind, so I just want to set the name is Kitty. Sorry, the file is Kitty. So first I will go to the vimz.txt, and I will go to the edit mode, for example like this, and I've changed my mind and I want to go back to Kitty again. So in here, when you type the colon, you don't need to type the W, you just need to type the Q, which is quit, and then you can just enter. But there is an error because you've been edit the file, but you haven't saved the file yet. So you can just enter again. So to where that information, you have to type it like Q and then exclamation mark, which is like this. That means you will force quit and enter. And before I was set from Kitty into Cleo, but I changed my mind, so I just want to be Kitty, only Kitty. And in here I will check again. As you can see, it is still Kitty and not been saved into Cleo. So that is the function of the Vim. And the next one, it is Nano. So for Nano, it is still the same as like Vim, but more easier to use than using Vim. So to use Nano, it is you can add a new file, and also you can edit a file using Nano. And I will open my Debian. Wait, I will clear it first. I will practice how to use Nano. So for example, I want to make a file name Nano, and then before it is Z, and right now I want to make it X. And enter, and it will automatically created the file, and also you automatically open the file. And in here you can directly type an information in here. I will try using line 1, line 2, line 3. I will try to use this, and then after you type like this and you want to save it, you can use Ctrl X and then yes or Y, and then you can enter. And right now the x.txt has been created, and also the file inside has been changed. I will try to see it. And as you can see, it is the text that I've been add into the x.txt. And next one, I will try to use Nano as an edit software. So in here, I will open again the x.txt like this. It is still the same like Vim. If the file haven't been added yet, you can when you type Nano and then the name of the file, it will automatically create the file. But if the file is already in there, when you type the Nano and then the name of the file, it will go into the edit mode or the editor mode. I will try to edit the x.txt using Nano, and in here I will add again using line 4 and then line 5, and then in here you can type Ctrl O. It is using whiteout, and then you can just enter. And right now is the file that I've been add is already got saved, and when I exit from this file, it will automatically exit, and it will now ask for the save again, like that. And what if I change my mind that I don't want to edit the file? You can open again. Then for example, I want to delete this one, those two, and I've changed my mind, but I don't want to type it again. So you can just Ctrl X and then N. On the save modifier buffer, you can type N, which is no, so it will not, the modified will not get saved. When I check again, the line 4 and line 5 is still in here. So that is the function of Nano. It can create view or edit the file, it is like that. And the next one, it is more and less. So more and less is almost the same like cat, which is to see some file. So in here I will log in into root first, and I will try to see the log of the user that I've logged into, which is to root, using wait, I will try to use cat first, cat, and then var log, and then out. And as you can see, there is so much information about all things that I've been doing in here, which is like installing some software, adding some file, or even I'm logging into this user. So for more, in the GUI or desktop, you can use scroll button to see all the files in here. But for the server or for the CLI mode, you cannot use scroll. So it makes they feel hard. So to make that problem finish, you can use finish or less. You can use more or less. First one, I will try to use more. In here, more, and then the file, which is this one, I will just change this one into more, and then enter, and it will shows the information page per page. So in the one page there is 1, 2, 3, 4, I forget what is the name for baris. Wait, I want to search what is baris. Sorry, there is 4 row. Okay, and to go to the next row you can use enter or space and etc. And it is only two there is only two there is only 2 page. And for the more is not that efficient, because you cannot use you cannot go backward to the file that you've opened before. So you can use less, because if you use less, you can go to the you can go to the information on the previous page like this. You can use it right arrow and then the left arrow. This one is the first page, this one is the second page, this is the third page, and you can go back to the previous page again using the left arrow. So less is more efficient to use if you want to see an information about, like this one, it is Outlook that has a long information. And I will just quit again. So for the less, you can just use right arrow and then left arrow to go to the next page or to the previous page. It is not like the more, that you only can use enter space to go to the next page, and you cannot go to the previous page. So that is the more and less. And in here I will close it again, close terminal, and in here I will go to sudo, and the next one I will practice about head and tail. Tail. So for head, it is almost the same like cat, but for head it is only showing 10 row, first 10 row, and for the tail it is only showing last 10 row. And you also can configure the row that you want to shows, like for example like 5 row or 6 row using negative n. So in here I will try again using before, which is like this. I will try using head first, head, and it will shows the first 10 row, which is I will count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I don't know why it is 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. I don't know, guys. But they tell that for the head it is only showing 10 row 10 first row. First 10 row. Sorry. I will count it again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Yeah, there is only 7. And for example, I just want to show only 5 row. You can use negative n, and then how much row that you want to show. For example, in here I will only 3, and I just enter, and in here only 3 that showing up, which is 1 2 3, and just like that. And for the next one, which is tail, it is the same like head, but the different. For the head it is first 10 row, but for the tail it is last 10 row. So in here I will try tail, and it will shows, wait, I will clear it again, will shows 10 last 10 row. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I don't know why it's only 7. Maybe it is not, wait, maybe it is not 10, but it's only 7, or maybe like that. And you also can configure how much row that you want to show. For example, I just want to show 3 row, can use like that, and then it will only shows 3 row. 1 2 3. And also you can check the log, like outlog or authentication log. So when someone wants to log into this to the root user, and then the password is wrong, it will get tell in here by real time that someone is filling the wrong password. So in here I will open the second terminal. Then to use that thing, you can use minf, and it is used to see the outlog by real time. And for the outlog, it is showing like a history by real time, like edit files and etc. Then enter, Wait, I want to clear it first. I will try from Agi user. I want to log into root. I will fill it the wrong password. And as you can see, it is authentication failure. When I check in here, as you can see, it is showing up, which is Agi on PTS 0 is failed to root. So if you add minf on the tail, you will read a history by real time. So that is the function of tail minf. So for the head and tail, it has a function like the same like cat, but it only shows a specific row. Like for example, you just only want to show 5 row, 7 row, 3 row, and etc. So that is my presentation and practice. Sorry if there's any mistake or some misunderstanding. See you next time, guys. Bye bye.